Bobby Benton needs to get more credit as a coach. He has Regis Prograis and he has Oshaki Foster. That's 2 world champions he has. They fight in different ways. And Bobby Benton never once has been out here doing a ton of interviews, talking about how he's a generational coach, doing blog posts or what have you to advertise himself. Bobby's not going to be looking for attention. And I think it's important as boxing purists, we need to give Bobby credit because Bobby really is instrumental in.
How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Red Corner. Today we have Mr. Bobby Benton. Mr. Bobby, how you doing?
I'm great.
I want to ask you questions. Okay? By being a coach and seeing new fighters and older fighters, what are some of the key basic elements you give to a beginning fighter?
First thing is the feet. Always start with the feet. You know, that's the most important thing. You know, guys with a good base, they tend to go a long way. A lot of coaches start with the hands. They just start, you know, right away. They're already doing hand pads first day. And most of their feet are usually have to be fixed later on. So if you start with the feet, usually it makes it easier later on.
Yes, sir. And with experienced fighters, what are some of the keys you like to give to an experienced fighter?
Just finding out what, you know, learning them is for me is the fun process because you guys are all different. So finding out what triggers you, how I can tell you something to make a difference, and try to keep it simple. You know, not overcoaching, not because you can overcoach and you could confuse guys, but keeping it simple is it always works for me. So.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it works for me too when you get, because some of the things that I was doing, it's like, Todd, make me walk for why? You asked me something, you was like, hold on, for what reason? And I was like, none coaches, okay, well, let's go.
Yeah, if you can't answer why is an easy question. So if you can't answer it, then don't do it. It's simple. Like if you got an explanation why you're doing something and it makes sense, then do it. But if you ask yourself why and it doesn't make any sense,
don't do it.
Yeah.
That's it. So what inspired you to start boxing? What to start being a coach? What get into boxing period?
My dad. I grew up in the gym. He had the gym since I was a kid. He was training guys since I was a baby. So basically, just that's it. I mean, I just followed in his footsteps. You know.
Yes, sir. And by being around boxing so long and a long time, what is one of your most memorable fights?
Probably Regis winning the world title on my birthday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's. But I mean, I had a bunch of them. There's stuff that sits in my head. Like a lot more losses stick in my head than the wins.
Than the wins.
Yeah, the tough losses, the ones you really thought you were going to win, and you lose. Those suck. Those stick with you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And a lot of people may not know that Bobby is. I'm not exaggerating any of this, guys. He's one of the best basketball players around that I have seen. He don't like to brag on it. He don't even like to acknowledge it. But I truly believe, Coach Bobby, if you would have played basketball in school, you would have made it pro.
Like, I don't know about that, but I love playing basketball. It's fun for me. It's pro's a different level. You know, those I wasn't smart enough to
get it
to stay in school. I hated school. I hated every second of it. You know, that's why I don't mind working. Like I'd rather go bust up concrete or do some hard labor than sit in the classroom all day. So it just wasn't for me.
Yes, sir. I understand. You are very, very good. And with that being said, man, every day I see you coming to the gym, you make sure this gym's clean. You're the first one here. You make sure everything is right and okay for us. If it's cold, you make sure it's hot. If it's hot, you make sure it's cold. If we left something behind, you make sure you get it done. And on top of all those things, you don't miss it. You don't miss a day with your family. You don't miss your daughter's game. You are always there. How do you balance the two?
You just do it. I don't even think about that. Like because it's easy to make excuses and say you can't do something. You just find out there's 24 hours in a day. We all got 24 hours. So how you break up your 24 hours and luckily for me, I don't sleep. So
yes, sir.
I sleep 4 hours a day and that's all I need. So for me, I got 20 hours to do all my stuff.
Yes, sir.
So that's how and everybody, listen, everybody understands, when you got something else going on, but you just adjust your time. That's it.
Yes, sir. And Coach Bobby, I truly believe that you're one of the underrated coaches of the boxing game. And I don't care if I knew you or not. With that, the reason why I'm going to say that is because you had a fighter that fought named Foster, and they robbed Foster. One of the worst decisions in the boxing game that I've ever watched. And not did he only come back and fought him again, he came back and won the title. So I just want to let you know, we see everything that's going on, and you're a hell of a coach, man.
Appreciate it.
Keep those fighters going, keep fighters like me going, and we thank you so much, Coach Bobby, for giving us a great gym to train at and being a great guy. I just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
Coach Bobby. Have a blessed one. Thank you.